Welcome to the Charney Coaching and Consulting Leadership Education Series on YouTube. We appreciate your joining us and hope that you will find today's information both informative and useful. We always strive to provide practical advice so that after viewing one of our presentations, you've learned something you can immediately apply to your own business. Today we're going to talk a bit about setting goals for your teams using a popular and powerful method referred to as SMART goals. We're going to go beyond that, though, showing you an additional way to view your goals, one that makes sure your SMART goals can be trusted. We're going to begin by talking about what goals are and what they aren't. First, goals, according to work done at Arizona State University, are statements of intention, things that we plan to do. We add the word positive to that definition in order to emphasize that goals are things we want to happen. Second, goals are commitments. They are not hopes or aspirations, but public statements of what you and your team fully expect to achieve. Third, goals are desired. They are outcomes that are important to you, to your team, and to your senior management, and to many other stakeholders, which may include other companies, other strategic partners, and even the community at large. Goals, however, are not just targets or suggestions. Neither are they objectives or methods, which are specific tasks that you and your team will achieve along the way. And finally, goals are not context-free. They happen in and around the goals of other teams, other departments, and, most importantly, your company. As we mentioned a moment ago, it is important that goals meet the needs of others, that others desire that you meet those goals. We refer to this idea when we say that your team's goals should be in service of other higher-level goals your company may have. If, for example, your company has built its reputation on excellent customer service, then every part of that company should have goals that support that aim. A marketing department, for example, might have the responsibility to build an easier-to-use customer website, and the IT department might have a goal of 99.99% uptime for that site. All of this would be in service of maintaining the company's reputation in that area and, importantly, helps to keep the various departments aligned along the same mission. For those of you who may not be familiar with SMART goals, let's take a moment to introduce them. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable or achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Taking the first letter of each element gives us the acronym SMART. Specific means that the goal will clearly state what your team will achieve and how. Measurable means that the goal will have a specific marker by which you can know if you've succeeded. This is usually a number or a percentage increase in some standard of performance. If my goal were to become a competent runner, for example, I might set myself a goal of completing a 5K race. Attainable or achievable means that you can picture the steps you would need to take to get there from here. Using the running example, it means that I can see myself buying a good pair of running shoes, perhaps finding a good place to run, and setting aside a regular time to practice. Realistic means that I can picture the end goal and it feels reasonable to me. If, for example, I'd set my sights on running a marathon, well, I can tell you that's just not going to happen. A 5K, though, that I can see myself doing. Time-bound means that we give ourselves a date by which we will achieve the goal. For my running example, that might be completing the 5K by the end of the year. Here's a business example that speaks to the customer service scenario we mentioned a few minutes ago. We've put up a vague goal, one that you can see isn't very helpful. Take a look instead at the SMART goal. Notice how it has measurement, 10% year over year, and a time element by the end of the year. It also mentions the measurement instrument, in this case a survey. All of these elements, combined with the team's agreement that the goal would be both attainable and realistic, makes the overall goal quite specific. The result is a SMART goal. It's important, though, to remember that the goal should be in service of a higher level company goal. So we've taken the time to rewrite the goal to show that to you here. In this example, the corporate goal is an overall reduction in customer attrition. Clearly, increased customer satisfaction would be an important element in keeping that attrition rate low, so the team's goal is, in fact, in service of the corporate goal. SMART goals are very powerful, and companies that use them clearly have mature goal-setting processes. However, we recommend that you take the extra step and validate your SMART goals by making sure you can trust them. The trust lens, as we call it, is a model we have designed to ensure that SMART goals will actually get you and your team where you want to go. It does this by reviewing the key needs of the people and teams for whom the goals are set. TRUST, too, is an acronym and stands for Transparent, Retrievable, Upwardly Compatible, Supported, and Team-Oriented. Transparent goals are honest. As managers, we don't want to set artificial targets or have some secret target for our team that we want them to hit, even though we've set the public target a bit higher. We always want our goals to be transparent. Retrievable means that the goals will be visible to everyone, and often. Too many times we've seen goals that get lost in an email folder and are rarely reviewed, leading to team members who can't remember what they're supposed to achieve. The goals should be front and center. Upwardly compatible is another way of saying that the goals should be in service of the higher level corporate goals, those that are set further up in the hierarchy. This, as we've emphasized, is very important, as it ensures alignment throughout the company. Supported means that the team has all they need to do the job. If technology is required, they can get it. If training is needed, it's in the budget. If temporary help is required during crunch times, it's available. The entire corporate ecosystem, including other departments on whom your team relies, is behind the effort. And team-oriented means that the goals are set up to ensure cooperation and the success of everyone. Looking again at our example, we can see how the trust principles will assist the overall mission of the company and lead to team success. Setting the goal honestly at 10% improvement in customer satisfaction rates means that everyone on the team has a very clear sense of what it means to succeed, and there are no hidden agendas. Having the goal visible allows for regular reminders of what the team is expected to accomplish. Having the goal upwardly compatible makes sure that the customer service mission is in service of the company's higher level goals. Having the goal supported and getting agreement on that support, which is very important, means that the team members can come to work each day knowing they'll have what they need to get the job done. And having a goal that is about team success encourages all the customer service representatives to help each other out when it's needed. There's another letter, though, that's an equal and essential part of having SMART goals you can trust. That letter is O for ownership. Having well-defined goals in service of the company's mission also means that everyone on the team needs to take ownership for doing their part to make the team successful. We strongly encourage empowering people to do what they can and will to help meet the SMART goals. SMART goals you can trust are an important element in any goal-setting program. Having specific, defined, and honest outcomes is, we believe, one of the keys to effective teams and effective leadership. Thanks for taking the time to view this episode on the Charney Coaching and Consulting Leadership channel. We hope you've learned something useful, something you can immediately apply to yourself and your teams. We encourage you also to contact us if you have any questions, or if you are interested in having us assist you in the development of SMART goals you can trust. And please visit our website for more information on our company at www.charneycc.com. Until next time, thanks for watching.